Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back for another episode of the September Card Series. This is going to be episode 8 of 9. We are almost done with this series. Let's just get into it. I will be doing updates on the channel for after I complete today's episode. So let's see. Let's go ahead here. Just a quick recap of last week's deck. For the Wednesday was the Bicycle Firebirds. Hopefully the tutorial has been coming in handy for you guys of that I taught last week. There we go. There's the spring move. Let's go ahead and get that fan going. Boom. There we go, baby. Let's go. And then we get into our Pharaoh fan. We get ready to set up for Waterfall. And by that I mean just turning the chair. I know it's not that big of a setup, and we're already first minute into this video. Let's see. Let's try that one more time. It was a couple cards off. Let's go ahead and there we go. Tap, 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 tap. Into the deck we go, perfectly weaving the cards into a Pharaoh Shuffle. Now, this deck is no longer set up the way I needed it for the trick I taught with this, so I'm not going to be doing a recap on that, but there's that fan for you guys. Force Cascade into Gravity Defying cards. And so, then we take this. Let's see if we could do a Firefall this time instead of Waterfall, because these are the Firebirds. And so, I do like to call these the Phoenixes, just because I do. But let's go ahead and, maybe? Yeah, there we go. That's as good as y'all are getting this time. Hopefully it wasn't too off of the camera. Let's go ahead and do one spread like this. Flip it back, grab two cards. Well, actually grab one first, move it, grab the second one, split it, move it, and I'm losing cards off the side. So let's go ahead, close this out, and get into today's secret deck. I say secret because that's what I had said it was for the last time when I was finishing last week's video. And so, without further ado, let's get into the surprise deck. Ready, set. Maybe you guys can already see it somewhat. If you let the video down, I'm sure you guys would see it. And so this is kind of what it is. Yeah, there you go. That's this week's deck. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. There, I moved my hand up so you could see it more. Oh, you want to see the middle. Okay, well, there's that. There's the middle. Alright, I'll stop messing around. So, this week's deck is the Bicycle Unicorn deck. These are more of a playing card, of the playing card variety, rather than them being of the, sorry, I had to close that on the bag. Rather than them being of the trick deck variety. So they, or not trick deck, but magic tricks with them. And so it does come with a double back, or you can do something like a double back Triumph. But I always do advocate, well, ever since it was advocated to me, that you learn the sleight of hand version of tricks before you start using gimmicks, as such as these. So, not the info card, but the double backers, is what I meant. And so, without further ado, let's get into these cards. So, let's go ahead here, and that was from that. Sorry, I thought it was a new deck order, but now it is. So, something I think is funny is that most people believe new deck order is every suit ace through king and the joker's on the face. But if you actually look at a brand new unopened deck of cards, I literally just opened these a couple days ago, and I haven't touched them since. And so these are the jokers. But if you look, that's ace, the 2, 3, oh, hold up. Here we go. Let's just go from this way. I know this isn't from face. You know what? We're gonna go like this. There we go. That way we can see them all. But you see, it starts with, you know what? I'm just gonna go through it, face to like a face of it. So here's your two jokers, one colored, one not. Then it goes ace through king of spades and diamonds. So ace through king of spades, ace through king of diamonds. So here's your ace, and then this is kind of what those look like. All the black ones, although they look black on camera, they are purple to keep with the theme of the deck. And so here's your court cards of spades. And so go ahead, set this back here. Today's video is going to be kind of short for this deck, but I hope you guys still do enjoy seeing this. It's kind of short because I don't have a trick for it. Not one that I advocate, so I'm not going to do it. But so there's this, there's all the diamonds, and it goes ace through king again. But if you watch, so here's the court cards of these. If you watch, and then the red ones are actually pink. But if you watch, so I'm going through these cards face by face. So if I hold the deck like this is face up, and so I'm gonna set this pack face down, but this pack is still face up. Look, and so it goes from going ace to king to ace, and so that's that side. And so, but then it starts going king to ace, and it stops there with the ace of hearts on top. And so, what I'm gonna go ahead and do here is that there's the here we go. There we go. Much better. There's the court cards of the clubs. I know it's just a little bit funny thing. It's not to nothing be taken seriously. Oh, you got it wrong or whatnot. It's just, it's a little bit of a, to me it seems funny because most people think that in a fully new ordered deck, they don't think that it's this. Most people think it's ace through king, ace through king, ace through king, ace through king. And then the jokers on the face and the info cards and possibly double backers on the face too. And so it's just funny to me. It's not really of any importance. I'm just trying to fill up the video with some knowledge. And so here is the king of, or the courts of the hearts. And so this actually would be a deck I would choose as maybe for Days of Creation or even for Jesus Truly Loves. If you're performing for kids, is that is using something like this just so that way it's more relatable for younger audiences. And so I think that's gonna be it for this deck. Let's go ahead and do, since I won't be doing this next time, because next time I will explain what Wednesday's video is going to be. Let's go ahead and get the fan going. There we go, there's the fan. Pardon the background noise, there is going to be some noise in the background, obviously. That's why it's called background noise. But we're just going to keep rolling. This is a shared space, so if there is any, please don't be bothered by it. But let's go ahead. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I had to answer that call real quick. It was coming through on the other phone. And so, really quick here, we're going to get this ribbon spread going. And there we go. Honestly, some people do like the aesthetics of seeing the cards just over the tops like this. I'm not doing overhead view today. Sorry, I'm kind of jumping all over the place here now. Had a distraction, but it's no problem. I don't think I've shown the back of the cards yet. But really quick before I do that, what I like seeing is this in the front here. I can kind of see it in the back here, but the real time I get to see it is in the front. And so when somebody does this and they're pushing it, I like to see the shadows moving. And so let's go ahead and do the... Now, if you guys remember a little bit ago from a tutorial, not really a tutorial, I may have done it on somebody's live panel. I will be doing it on here in my card manipulation video, which is going to be cuts, forces, different things like that. So we're going to go ahead, take this, we're going to spread the cards as so. Now, when you are using your finger, it's actually harder than picking up a card and doing this number with it. And so you could still mess it up with the card as you would with your finger, messing it up, but it's not as hard to do, or it's not as easy to mess up. And so with a card, it's literally, you're not applying very much pressure on it. With your finger, if you push down too hard, you're going to start seeing some separation there. And so let's go ahead and close this one out now that I've messed it up for you, for your entertainment. Let's go ahead and get that spring to... Yeah, see, these cards are still practically brand new. Let's go ahead. That last card is bending downwards. Okay, there we go. Much better. See? Okay, so you see how it's a nice even spread. And so what your goal here to try and do here is not to get too close to this side of the table like I have done just now. So I'm going to go ahead and close this one out. But you'll see why in a second. So this is why I like to take my hand and go off of this side a little bit. And so that way, if this flips over, it's not flipping onto the floor. It's flipping onto this table or onto the other side of my hand. But, okay, so what I was saying here is you just let it flow as if you were with the card. And just let it flow under your fingers. You're just moving your hand. Literally, it's all you're doing. You're not pushing down. There's no extra force needed. Extra force downwards needed. Your hand pushing will do that. It's actually almost like what some people would describe as magic. Is that it's so smooth that it's practically doing it on its own. Which, if you look, you don't even need to do your finger. It can do it on its own. It's like a domino line. It's literally all it is, except you're stopping at midway, and then you're picking up two cards, or you're using both fingers. And this is one of the harder moves, too. If you do have trouble, you take your thumb back here, and you pinch it. Or, not pinch it, you pull it. And so then you have this. You close it out, scoop it up, and then you can do that one more time, but with two cards instead. So you can make your mountain. And if it's having trouble staying still, you move it to whichever side it's wanting to fall towards. So you move, say it's, okay, so it's wanting to fall towards this hand. So you just push it back slightly until it stops. So like that. And so that's stopped now. That was a bad example. Let's go ahead one more time. So sorry, guys. Let's go ahead one more time. Spread this out. Let's try and get an even spread here. And sometimes, okay, so this does help to bevel the deck. Sometimes, just depending on how new the cards are and whatnot. So let's go ahead. Let's get this going. Get this show on the road before it falls again. There we go. We set one card on top, so once you've learned this basic control, you can take a second card, and once you've learned to split it with your fingers, this is one of the easiest tricks you can do, literally. And you can make two peaks, two mountains, whatnot, and then you can hold it, set that one down. You can even transfer it to your finger and let all the cards fall. You don't have to let all the cards fall. That was an accident. I try not to, but let's go ahead and join it with its buddies. And so now you guys may be wondering what in the world is the Christian Magician doing after the September card series is over. And some of you may, some of you may not. But so just a quick thing of what's going on is, so this Wednesday, instead of doing a just like another normal video, I will be doing a live stream in replace of the one that I was supposed to do a couple weeks ago, actually. Due to medical reasons, I had to cancel it. I still did a live stream explaining what went wrong. But other than that, it was just, it's rescheduled for this Wednesday. So instead of canceling it completely and just redoing it another time, I am going to, do that this Wednesday. Not sure what time yet. I will keep you guys posted. I'll put it in the comments of this video, and also if it actually works the way it's supposed to, YouTube will show it in my videos. So if I'll have that up either tomorrow or Tuesday. This is going to be a busy week for me, as I will be preparing. I've kicked off the Great Sticker Race, so I will be responding to emails for that. Go back to my, not my most previous video, but the one before it with the map of the world on it with the flags. Just to see what that's about if you would like to check that out. Not everybody has to participate, I know, and for some reason my light just went out. And so what I'm going to do, there we go, the power decided to go out, but yeah, my phone just told me Wi-Fi disconnected. So that's fun. This Saturday it will not be the live stream because I will be busking my first event / festival in downtown Gallatin, Tennessee. I will try and get some footage for that. Not saying I will, but I will try. But the reason I am not live streaming it is because they have recorded in excess of 30,000 people there. So, safe to say I will not be live streaming it. But one of the upcoming videos, not the first one after the card series, but one of the upcoming ones after that I will be doing. I just got this set. I am excited to share it with you guys. Is that I will be doing a whole video on this. It's actually going to come with a story too. And so I have two different wands here. One is, I will be using more in videos at the house. Okay. Let me go get those real quick. Oh, one stayed right here. One stayed right here next to me. Tips for cups and malls. Do not move the table. But this is a wand the wand you will be seeing when I'm filming videos here at the house. This is the wand you'll be seeing, and then in busking videos, this is the wand you'll be seeing. This is more bangable. This one is too, but if you can see the difference between these two, this one comes in a cloth case, and this is like some of the most fine wood I've ever seen. And then this, still really fine wood. I'd choose this over this any day, just because I don't want to mess this up. But it's definitely, yeah. So let me go get the red balls that just fell all over the room. Let's quickly get these. So the live stream is going to be this Wednesday, September 28th. Yes, September 28th. It's the September Card Series, Episode 9. And that will be the live stream for the trick decks. I'm going to be doing Svengali deck, Stripper deck, Brainwave deck, Invisible deck. I'm going to have throwing cards and cards that I don't use very often and all that fun stuff. These are the throwing cards. Here's the cards I actually don't use very often. Those are more aesthetic cards, like cards you leave sitting on a shelf for display for people to look at. Let's go ahead. I almost messed up one of the unicorn cards. Let's go ahead and do a quick routine of this. But stay tuned for the video for these, because there will actually be a full story for them. It will be more entertaining. I promise. Well, hopefully. If you guys are not entertained, just please feel free to let me know in the comments. So let's go ahead. This is a little preview into what's going to be in that video. And so we have 1, 2, 3 cups here, 3 balls. And so we take this one, we set it there, boom, boom. Oh, yeah, I forgot to do the secret move. Yeah, see, secret move. It falls straight to the bottom. And so then we do this again. We go 1, 2, 3. And there we go. Yeah, sorry, I'd like to move them around a lot because then we can set this up like this. Boom. There's 2. Straight to the bottom. And so then we go for the third one, but this one we're going to make it a little bit harder on it. On me and the cups and the walls and whatnot. And see, okay, so I'm going to show something real quick. This is the how it's going to get through this cup. Not entirely sure how it gets through this cup yet, but it may be the same method, but I don't know. But see, yeah, there's that. Yeah, see, it's completely solid though. There is no trapdoors. And so if you were here, you could examine it. But like I said, we're not going to go through the first cup this time. We're going to go through the second cup. Put it on top. Close it up. Yeah, there it is. Straight through the bottom. As so. And so, actually, what we're going to do here now is we're going to set these up. And so, like I said, in that video, there's going to be a full story for these. This is just a little preview into the routine. So we go from here. We go set this on top. Set this on top. We make our secret move. This is just a shorter stack to see it. Oh man, I messed that one up. So, okay, yeah, there we go. We can just restart with this one. Let's go ahead and close that up. And so, I'm not going to show how I end the trick. You'll have to stay tuned for that. That will not be the first video that comes out after the September card series episode 9. That I will be doing not the live stream. No. There will be no live stream. That will be the live stream of that week. Well, actually, that is this week. So sorry, I'm all over the place. The first episode, which will be next Sunday, the first video after the episode 9 of the September card series will be a not improvised, but a better version of my Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego trick. The coin trick that I did last time, the paper didn't want to light, all that. I will be doing it inside because of the material I'm using actually on the package says for indoor use only. So we're going to find out how that goes this Saturday with busking outside. And so I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe, all those buttons down there. Maybe check out the description. I'm not sure what I'm going to put yet. But I hope you guys have a blessed day. Check out the Great Sticker Race if you want to. We'll see you this Wednesday with the live stream. Have a blessed day, everybody.